Join APC or lose your home. Lawmaker accuses Edo governor of using anti-cult law to target PDP members. This Edo governor, Okpebholo, what was his name? I don't understand. Join APC or lose your home. What kind of a thing is that? Lose their home as how? The member representing Ishan West, Ishan Central, and Ibueben Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Marcus Onobu, has accused the Edo State government and the All Progressive Congress APC of orchestrating a targeted campaign against opposition voices in the state. Speaking during a live appearance on Channels Television on Tuesday, Onobu alleged that the administration of Governor Monday Okpebholo is weaponizing the state's anti-cultism law to intimidate and silence members of the opposition, particularly chieftains of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. According to the lawmaker, individuals who refuse to defect to the APC, they are facing threats of property demolition. Can you imagine? They want to demolish their house under the guise of anti-cultism enforcement. Oh, yes. Oh, the one he was saying that, if you catch your child, and if you catch your son, he's a cultist or whatever, we will come and demolish your house. How? If you catch a cultist, arrest him and take him to prison. Why would you demolish his parents' house? Oh, that's what he's doing. He further alleged that the anti-cultism law, originally intended to curb violent group, is now being misused to settle political scores. Can you imagine? That law was not even a good law in the first place. If you catch a cultist, arrest him. Why would you go and punish the parents because of that? Why would you go and demolish the parents' house because of that? And now, they are not using it to settle political scores. Can you imagine? So if you don't join APC, they will come and demolish your house. More things are happening in this country. A lot. Meanwhile, the lawmaker commended the governor for imposing capital punishment on court activities, criminality, and kidnapping across the state, noting that no meaningful development can take place in an environment plagued by violence, rancor, and cultism. He said, but when you choose to play politics, with such moves, then it becomes a thing of concern. Interestingly, since this law have been in place, and you and I know that we have different structures in government. We have the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Of course, the legislature, they have enacted that law. The government is the executive. It has assented to it. So if there are issues, there are obviously issues you haven't been investigated. Such crime or allegation and such a person is found wanting, then such punishment by the pronouncement of the judiciary should now be carried out. But what we have seen in the last few weeks in Edo State is a law that is clearly targeted at the opposition. Wow. Interestingly, one of the hotels that was marked about a month or two ago is the hotel that is owned by Director General of the ASUE, Oge campaign, which is the Director General of the 2024 governorship campaign of the PDP. He explained, wow, really? Honorable alleged that government officials also went to the house of another PDP chieftain, Chief Francis Beniki, to mark the house where cult activities or cult meetings were held. He said, as I speak to you now, I last visited my state between the 15th and the 22nd of April, and I have not been home ever since. I've just been informed that the governor has sent his people to go and mark my house for demolition under the guise that there were cult activities. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? If there's... If you want, maybe you will go and catch the cultists now and take them to prison. I don't understand why you're demolishing houses. So if there's cults in the whole of Edo State, you demolish everybody's house in Edo State. That man, I don't know where he's from. I really don't understand. I'm not a cultist. I've never been associated with cult activities. I am a politician. I'm open to everyone. I'm a Christian. I'm a saint. Knight of Saint Christopher. I'm an Anglican. So nobody has even listened to me officially to ask if I was around or not. So they move around and see. Try to see how they can silence the opposing voice of the state, Onobun said. He said that the APC government in the state is not ready to listen to any critical opinion as to how things need to be done. I don't understand. Saying that, if there's a cultist who will come and demolish your house, it doesn't sit well at all. It doesn't. So if you check the sequence of activities in the last few months, like I've just mentioned to you, you'll see that this law is obviously targeted at opposition leaders in order to just silence them. not to speak, coerce them, or intimidate them to join the APC. Now by force to join APC, no be small thing. He said, I don't know people in other parties that are cult members. Ask me, so to speak. So how come it is only PDP leaders? I just mentioned Chief Practice in Beniki. I mentioned Matthew Ido, Ekene, and then the person now myself, whose house has been marked. The lawmaker said he believes in the policies of persuasion. If you feel I have what you don't have in your party and you want me to support your party, you should be able to persuade me. Yes, not by using force. What does your party have to offer? It's because they don't have anything to offer. They do not. That's why they would rather go this route. By force. You have to join by force. For instance, I'm a member of PDP. I'm a member of the National Assembly. I've never come to the National Assembly as a PDP member, he said. When asked if he would take any legal action over the issue, he said, well, regarding whether I've been approached to join APC, no one has approached me to do so. As for taking legal action, yes, I certainly intend to. I've been hearing rumors that they plan to demolish my house, and now officially they've come and marked it for demolition, so I'll be taking legal steps to challenge these actions. Honorable added that the PDP in Edo State has been out of government for about 8 months. However, they have been able to keep the present government on its toes to ensure that things are done properly. It is well, though, this kind of law. You just wake up and decide to go and demolish people's houses on top waiting. Nurudin says that means Okpebholo go scatter plenty houses for Edo State. Yes, because you know how many cultists are in Edo State. So do you want to demolish everybody's house? Why not make your security agents be useful? Make the police officers be useful, your DSS, everything, so that they can arrest these cultists instead of demolishing houses. Yeah. Now, wow. Akbarawa says, imagine when others are talking, Governor Monday Okpebholo is talking. Also, someone who couldn't pronounce figures. I know they forget something. During budget presentation, now wow, Nigeria, Nariwa. Okaya says, this kind of threats, now wow. Now what? Macaulay says, shouldn't your papa build the house for me? Because I don't get. You just wake up and then you come and mark my house for demolition because there is cultist activities. I don't get. Tim Osa says, Monday should know that power is not forever. I'm sure they know. They know. Balogun Shagun says, imagine what these people are turning the country into. I cannot imagine. You just wake up and say, oh, if you don't want to join PDP, if you don't want to join APC, you will join by force. I'm going to demolish your house. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thought. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.